Alright everyone, how is everybody doing? Hopefully you guys had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year's. So currently, other than the offers that keep on popping up, we have this Frosted Path event. So we decided that we're going to go all out on both accounts. We're going to get both of the souls, and then we'll see if we're going to get anything else. We've done a little bit of training, and we decided that we're just going to pull pretty much all the shards that we currently have. Why not, right? So best of luck to you guys if you guys are pulling. We're probably going to do some training also off the recording, you know, to kind of get a little bit more points and stuff. So we'll take a look, but it's going to be pretty much almost all out for both accounts if my calculations are correct. So let's see. Who should we pick? Who should we pick? Well, another reviver or another damage dealer? Okay, or do we want a Nishak? Let's go with the new. Let's go with the new champ. Best of luck to you guys. Let's keep it rolling. Obviously, it's not a 2x on absolutely anything. So first epic. Jirojin, 2 epics, 3,000 points. Feels bad. Belf, Yaga, Keelan, Hilda, nothing but rares as expected. Neldor, that one's good. Versalis, Deacon. All right, let's see. Three more. Oh, Priva. Don't have her. She's new. Let's see. Transfer all debuffs to target, cannot be resisted if this champ is on 3 or more debuffs. Not bad. Heals all allies, increases defense, increases speed. That's good. Revives a single ally 100%, 50% turn meter, resets all cooldowns. Okay, so yeah, I remember that she was a reviver. Start this turn. Transfers 1 debuff from each ally to this champion. Will not transfer any crowd control. This effect cannot be resisted or blocked. There's multiple champions, only one will activate. Okay, end of this champion's turn. Fills the turn meter of all other allies by 10%. Additional 2% for each debuff on this champion, so turn meter boost. Multiple champions at skill. Okay, so when she starts the turn, transfers debuffs from all the other allies. If the allies have debuffs, she could use the A1, transfer all debuffs to the target, and that cannot be resisted. So pretty much she cleanses everybody else except for crowd control, which, I mean, it's not all that great, but she cleanses everything else, and then she can transfer it to a target. Not bad, not bad, not bad. She has lore. Oh, she has lore. Okay, all right. 2 more. We're here for the points, not for the Legos. We're here for the points. All right. Let's see. Let's collect all of these. Should we do primals or voids? I guess we'll do the voids. Haven't checked the mercy on the voids. It's not 2x, so I'm not expecting miracles. Hearken. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? We only have 29 voids, if I remember correctly. I have never had a double void Lego. Never. Sorry for the slow pulls, not on purpose. Not on purpose. All right. What do we want? I guess we'll go with the same guy. Let's see. Had a little bit of lag there. Was hopeful. Epic. Another epic. Ishma, one of the Mikage epics, if you haven't fused her yet. Alright, let's check the points really quick. Yes. Let's check the points. Alright, so let's pick her up. Then alright, we have 50,000 points. 50,000 points. Pause the video for a second, I'll do some training. I'll return with the rest of the shard pulls. Alright, and we're back. Let's go with the same 6. We have to pull 6 sacreds. Whoa. Harima, she is new. Alright, I know she's not in the meta anymore, but she is fantastic. So, we all know her passive. Enemy ignore defense effects are decreased by 50%. That's a fantastic passive. Champions for Demon Spawn cannot inflict critical hits on her, and she cannot land weak hits on champions from Demon Spawns. That's pretty good. She has a provoke for 1 turn, attacking all enemies, so AoE provoke. Cannot be blocked or resisted if the target champion is from the Demon Spawn. 3-turn cooldown, attacks an enemy 3 times, decreases the target defense by 5%, and it stacks up to 30%. So she's already at 15% from 1 hit on 1 enemy, and increases her own defense by 5%, and it can go all the way to 100%. If she kills an enemy, she activates the A3. Pretty good. And A1 attacks one enemy, and she has a 75% chance to place decrease attack for 2 turns. And she has a 40% chance of placing decrease attack on all the other enemies for 2 turns if she crits, which she should crit. She is a damage dealer, a defense-based damage dealer. All right, cool. That's pull number 2. 3 sound lashed. 3 more. The lag, I thought. 2 more. Come on. Can we get something else? Daiti. Nope. I think we will keep the 3 sacreds. 48. Yeah, we're just going to get the souls. This is really tempting, but I don't think I have it in me to do more training, but I might. We'll see. We will see. All right. So next account, we have 100 ancients, 19 voids, 6 primals, and then we'll pull some sacreds. So let's go. Ruella, really good epic. Sachi. She was the only other reviver, and she was a conditional reviver for Shadowkin. Unless I'm missing somebody. Caden. Whoa. Nah, I was gonna say. There's plenty of room. Gretel, she's new. She is new. I haven't done her fusion, or she was I forget the event for her. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of putting decreased defense for 2 turns. If Hansel, she has an AoE 25 going to 40% chance of putting decreased defense on all enemies for 2 turns, and places an extra hit on enemies under any debuffs. Sorry, any buffs. Attacks one enemy 4 times, 3 turn cooldown. First hit ignores 10% defense, second hit 15, third hit 20, fourth hit 25% defense. So this should theoretically kill someone, assuming they don't have stone skin. If this attack kills an enemy, resets cooldown of the skill, and fills the champion's turn radius by 50%. So theoretically, she could go back to killing somebody else really fast. Attacks all enemies, decreases turn meter for all enemies by 25%. If Hansel is with her, decreases the turn meter by 50%, and it cannot be resisted. Then fills her turn meter by 20% for each enemy alive. So if you have 5 enemies, let's say it's a wave, technically she gets an extra turn. Passive effect, fills her turn meter whenever an enemy is granted an extra turn. If Hansel also fills his turn meter when an enemy is granted an extra turn. An active effect. If Hansel is killed by an enemy, instantly activates Sacred Ritual. So it's this one. Okay. Alright. Attacking all battles, 30%. Not bad. Alright. Initial. Rare attacks. Shaman. Filja Volgoth. Still use Volgoth every now and then. Really, really good epic. Yishma. Last one. Let's see. Yeah. Wasn't expecting much. Alright. 19 shards. So 10 pull, then we'll pull the 9. Weregrin. Alright. Gear grinder. Wow, this is gonna end up being a long video. My apologies. Renegade. Seer. Fantastic epic for everybody. If you don't have her, when you get her, build her. I think my Seers are +4 on both accounts. And with the 6-star blessing, it's one of the ones that I prioritized way back when. 12. And no dice. Alright. Harrier. Let's collect 6. Now, mythical would be a nice surprise. Mythical would be a nice surprise. The lag. The lag always gets me. Miscreated Monster, still a good epic. Need to rebuild mine. Put more damage on them. Make those shields huge. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see how many points do we have and we need. Alright, so let's go really quick. Let's get the ore. Let's get Hilvi. Let's get this. Let's open this up. Alright, so we need 43,000 points. Give me a second. Let's boost our points really quick with some training and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, so I think we need 5 sacreds, so let's get summoning. Oh, first one again. Karato. Well, I think he's my 4th, so he will help with Faction Gardens. That's 2. 3. 4. And 5. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, 48,000 will we'll fix it right now. Faction guards, Shadowkin. There you go. He was waiting. Now I have plus 10 speed on the Shadowkin. He is the fourth. He is the fourth. So we'll stop right here. Hopefully you guys had some really great luck. I did get some legendaries, even though there were no ×2s. So that was always good. I got some new ones. We got Harima on the other account. That was not expected. We got Hansel. So let's see, what did we get here? Gretel was here, and don't remember if I have Hansel or not. Nope, I do not, so I can't pair them up. And that was it, new here. And on the other account, oops, wrong account, wrong window. Let's see what we got new here. We got Priva, which is new, and we got Harima. So Priva and Harima were new. Corrado was a dupe. But yeah, pretty good. That was my pulls. Hopefully you guys got what you wanted. I'll see you guys next time.